Hi, I'm Kristen Hodgins, and I want to talk to you today, day one, about limiting beliefs. So limiting beliefs, they can take you down. They could beat you up and they could cause you to say no and put the brakes on in life. And they're also going to cause you to have less expectation on what you can receive because you don't believe that you deserve it. So limited beliefs come in the form of many ways. How we talk to ourselves is how we want to begin to become conscious. Your struggles and where you are met with resistance and dislikes in your life is a blessing, because that is how we want to begin, because there's a limited belief around that. Do you ever feel heavy when you talk to people, certain people? Do you ever feel like you're not worthy and, why date, and you already bulldozing your potential and not getting out there because you're fear of rejection? Perhaps maybe you're staying safe in a job and career and you're attached to the paycheck that it brings you, even though it's miserable, but it's your life as you know. It's the comfort of, even though it's pain and suffering, you're attached to what it brings you, and the uncertainty would feel worse. Our limited beliefs are actually borrowed from values as well, from childhood growing up. I mean, there was one time when I was younger, I had a boyfriend over and my mom said, "You don't know how to take his tea. You don't know what he likes in his tea." And I was like, "Mom, my values is an equal give and take in a relationship. I'm not here to serve my partner." And I think that we have to become conscious of them. They're so ingrained in us from society, from our upbringing. And to not have a vision on what relationships look like, what your life should look like, is one of the biggest struggles that we could have unless we're getting clear. Reclaim the vision, reclaim your energy, reclaim your time and your worth. And that's your life purpose. And if we aren't recognizing that whenever there's a discomfort, whenever we have fear, it's not meant for us to stop or to throw the towel in and to stay the same in our life. The fear, on the opposite side of fear, are lessons and valuable aspects of who we truly are, what we're made of. And unless we're willing to be vulnerable, with courage, take the steps forward to experience a new reality, the inner reality will have it's the lens of perception. How we see ourselves is how we see the world. So having new experiences will help to recalibrate that lens of perception about who we are. So limited beliefs can be revealed through being conscious. And so we're all about day 2 on Tuesday, talking about energy and becoming conscious nudging. Let's talk about habits, because every thought that you have consistent enough over time becomes a belief. Every thought you have becomes a habit of thought, and it creates an emotional, chemical, it floods our bloodstream with sensations. And what if a thought what if you thought about a creative idea that said, go to yoga, but you don't feel confident going into a yoga class, you're new. So every time you have that desire, you're met with this anxiety, and you believe your emotions to be who you are. You think that when I feel anxiety and insecure, well, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. So we're operating from a limiting belief instead of feeling into it and saying all the proper perspective is, well, I'm new. Well, I really would love to. I've always wanted to be more flexible, like thinking into it and having your eye on the ball and having proper perspective. Instead, we think the worst things. We don't have this be your best friend attitude. We don't have this self-love percentage. It wavers depending on measurement of how we judge and compare ourselves. And so limiting beliefs, well, they do just that. They limit you. Your homework is to determine what area of your life that you want to focus on and set your intentions for the journey ahead. Where do you want to experience more peace? What do you struggle with the most? What area of your life do you want to focus on? Number 2 is reflect on your current patterns, your habits, and your behaviors. And number 3, begin recreating new supportive beliefs and write them out on Post-it notes and then read them throughout your day. That is how we reprogram our beliefs and live an empowered life.